And welcome to Let's Talk Houston. And I am your host, Dr. J. Lynn. And welcome to Let's Talk.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower.
And welcome to Let's Talk Houston. And I am your host, Dr. J. Lynn Hicks. And in the studio with us today, we have none other than phenomenal Mr. Osaretin Agbonavbare. Let's give it up for Mr. Osaretin. He is in the building. Come on in the room. Mr. O, you want to greet your people?
Yeah, hello everyone all over the world. I'm here. My name is Osaretin Agbonavbare. I'm here. Let's do something together, and so exciting. I can't wait, sincerely.
Wonderful. I am so glad that you decided to join me on today. Come on in the room, everyone. I trust, hope, and pray that you have had a phenomenal week, and I hope that you are looking forward to an exciting weekend. It is nice, breezy, cool weather. It's great weather for getting out and enjoying some of the great outdoors. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I love weather that is not so, muggy and hot and just so excruciating. This Texas heat is no joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My goodness. When I go to California, it feels wonderful. When I travel to other places, their heat is different from that Texas heat. It's serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How's the heat in Nigeria?
I think it's so similar to like in Houston. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
So similar.
Wow.
Very similar.
Well, come on in the room. We have Mr. Osaretin Agbonavbare joining us on today. He's from Nigeria, and he is an outstanding scientist. He is an author. He is a speaker. He is a serial entrepreneur. He's so many things. I don't know how to summarize all of the things that you are. I'm going to have to let you summarize all of the things that you are. So, it's not every day that I have a scientist, on my podcast. I mean, I've had educators, I've had bishops, I've had ministers, I've had all kinds of people with businesses, but I do believe you are my first scientist.
Oh.
Yeah. It's always
I'm
good.
Lucky.
I know it's always good to have a first, you know what I mean? Cutting edge.
Yeah.
I know you said you're a human
computer interaction specialist.
Okay, human computer.
Yeah.
You are a human computer. That term was in what was that book with the ladies, the astronaut ladies? The ladies that did that film, and they were human computers.
Okay.
The sisters at the space at NASA.
Okay, at NASA. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
The movie, y'all. What is the name of that movie? I know somebody's gonna tell. But y'all know the name of the movie I'm talking about with the ladies. They were human computers because back then they didn't actually have any computers yet.
Yeah.
And they were figuring out all the trajectory of the, the rocket ships and stuff. So you are a human interactions specialist. Don't let that term intimidate you all. He's going to tell us what that is. A human interactions specialist. So I get the human part because I'm a human.
Okay.
So I take it that means that you engage with people, or something to do with the development, the psyche, something about people.
Yeah.
So tell me what is a human interactions specialist?
Okay. Like rightly said, human computer interaction as a specialist. This is an area I've been doing for the past 10 years now.
Okay.
And what it's all about in summary is trying to bridge the gap between humans and technology.
Humans,
but
and
not
technology.
just technology alone, but smart technology. Not just smart technology, but technology of the like in the future. And the human part of it, like trying to have a good a good understanding
Yes.
of humans and how humans can actually make use of some of these technological tools, gadgets, smart devices,
smart
and
devices.
they could use these devices to maximize their potential, because
Oh.
every human have potentials, and I think God has given everyone a potentials. But with the advent of technology, there is a way that can be amplified. So that is where we come in as a specialist,
Right.
to make everyone to be better prepared, so they can know how to maximize this technology and see how they can turn their life around and become a better person in society.
Wow.
Yeah.
I am impressed.
Yeah.
Shout out to LaQuincy Doyle. She came on my podcast a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
She was very interesting.
Okay.
I'm glad to see that you're tuning in, Miss LaQuincy. I look so forward to seeing you on tomorrow. So I was listening to what you said. You're talking about the advent of technology. You're talking about maximizing the use of this technology.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be quite honest with you. There was a time in my life I was so fearful of technology.
Okay.
I was afraid. I was afraid I was going to do something wrong.
Okay.
I was afraid I was going to mess up the software.
Okay.
I was afraid I was going to tear up the computer.
Okay.
I was afraid, like, when I pushed this button, something was going to explode. Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was in panic mode.
Yeah.
And then I got around, when you get around guys, they seem to just dive right into the, you know what I mean? And I was afraid to do that. I didn't want to dive in.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to break it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be expensive to repair. Somebody's going to be mad at me if I mess up their computer.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like hands off. But now, we're doing this podcast, doing flyers, playing around with various types of software, being around other guys, other women who, they're techie. Because when I'm around techie people, then they ease my fear. They make me feel like, I can do this. I mean, because they're over there. I'm like, hey, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
But I guess that is an area I guess I never had anyone to show me.
Okay.
So ever so patiently, how to work technology. But now in the later years of my life, I'm finally meeting people who are actually spending time and showing me how. So in your field, in your line of work, when you go speak, do you find that women are fearful of technology, or do you see them?
Yeah. Like places where I've spoken, conferences, it's part of what we speak about, trying to ease those fears that women face, because we've discovered that there's a huge gap between the male and the female folks in terms of technology,
right?
Which we call the digital divide. And
the digital divide.
Yeah. So it becomes important for us who are specialists to also contribute our best to make sure that women also have a fair share of technology.
That is so nice.
And at every point in time for me, I always want to obey myself to whosoever that is ready to learn, because I think I learned it from other persons. I should be able to also impart. I love imparting. So it's always a great opportunity, be it at a bigger stage.
Right.
Like just recently, the UN activities, General Assembly, it gave opportunity for us to talk about how we could actually integrate more women into technology. Because women are good at multitasking. They do a lot of stuff.
Oh, thank you.
And teaching them technology means it's going to go wide. So, and we want to keep on encouraging women to go into technology, because it's a good thing. And we also know that women are going a lot of stress trying to, like, parenting, trying the motherly role and all of that. But with the use of technology, some of those things can actually be reduced. So it is very, very important, and we are also pioneer of that as a person, trying to make sure that women have a good grasp of this technology, because it's going to be a good help for them, and it's going to reduce stress for us as men. Yeah.
Oh, that is wonderful. That brings my heart great joy to hear that there is actually a solidified effort in place to welcome women and integrate more women into the advancement of technology. I mean, I feel it very important right now. I mean, because I guess someone somewhere sensed that women needed help with this technology.
Yeah.
Because I'm finding out that there's a lot of money to be made, because no, the reason I'm saying it is because in the past, I would simply want and will pay people to do stuff for me. I'll pay you to make a flyer. I'll pay you to do the PowerPoint. I'll pay you. But then as times changed, then I started doing my own I started doing flyers. I'm starting to want to know, well, how can I do that instead of me paying? Because I'm I'm on the digital scene and I'm doing podcasts and I'm constantly using graphics, marketing, distribution, branding. So now it's getting to a point where it's not as cost effective for me to keep paying people because I'm on here so much. So now I need to. It's a shift. There needs to be a transition. And that digital divide, that gap. Thank you, because I need you to close it. Because I need you. I need you to teach me how to do my own flyers and my own stuff instead of me constantly paying somebody. Can you do this flyer?
That can save you some couple of dollars.
Yeah. I mean, because people are charging for this stuff. But I noticed, like I'm somewhat sensitive to charging people. But I noticed digital people and marketer type flyer guys, they they don't bat an eye. They charge you. They don't have a problem charging. $50, $70, just for that one flyer. I mean, okay. But now I feel like
you can do it.
I can. That's right. Yeah, I can do
it.
Now.
Actually, there's no big deal about it. It's just the willingness for someone to say, okay, I really want to do it, because we discover in the IT world that there have been a lot of persons who are really doing great things in the digital sphere, who are not originator of like information technology. Originator in the sense that these people didn't study computer science, they didn't take some certifications, they just decided that, okay, I want to do this. Some of them might probably because they love money in it. Okay, let me go into it and discover that I can actually do these things. Like, and there's various aspects of IT. Various aspects. It doesn't mean that you have to start coding. It doesn't mean you need to start programming. You can actually be just keeping records for companies or entering of data, like you already do, like typing. You are part of the digital sphere, and it can also go to the extent of just trying to help people to broadcast some information where you just press some buttons and it broadcasts, just like what we're doing. That might just be your job, and you will pay a whole lot of money like on it. So that encourages people. So IT is a word for everyone. Technology is a word for everyone, and I don't think there should be a divide. Even if there's a divide, because of the extent at which the male counterpart have gone far in it, but at least we should close the gap, because women can actually do it. It's just for you to be patient, like you said, talked about, be patient with them and teach them the right thing, give them the right tools and all of that, and you're going to do wonders. From my experience, women are doing a lot of wonders.
Good. I know I try so hard. I do not want to be afraid. I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be, lost in this great digital divide and fall down into the abyss of lack of knowledge. Because I want to keep up with the times. Because I have grandkids and stuff, and they're only 7 and 4, and they're on technology, and they're pushing buttons. And they're doing profiles and passwords, and they're diving in, and I'm like, okay. I mean, I see that there's a change. There's most definitely a shift. So I got to get on board with this. I can't allow myself to be afraid any longer. The time is up.
I think that is the starting point. You have to take away the fear, because people are scared that, oh, this thing is so difficult. Like, I can't do this. I don't know where to start from. You have to start from somewhere. Starting from somewhere can be like just opening a social media page, like having a Facebook account, having a Instagram account where you keep up. You can start from there. You can also start from even like your WhatsApp. You can just put some things on your status. Start progressing on all of that, and start going into it. Like, start seeing things so interesting. When you get some likes, some comment, oh, I can do this, because a lot of people are making use of technology, especially the social media part of it. And I think from what you said, there's bound to be fear, but I think the first point is taking away that fear and doing something that you are comfortable with, and thereafter you can progress in that, because nobody started it just like that. Like you didn't just start at that point. Every one of us who are in the IT world
Right.
started from a point.
Right.
Like in my own case, I think it was yes, I have a background in technology and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
but I was not really interested in it because I was not exposed to it. I was not told some of the opportunities I could derive from it. So it was just a 1 month program where I got an opportunity, and that created a different dimension for me.
Mm.
So it can just be an exposure, it can just be a meeting, it can just be a podcast like this where you're being introduced to it, into it, and it start from there.
Okay. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you told me that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to take my technology to the next level.
Yeah, you have to.
So when you go to New York
Mm.
to the conference,
Yeah,
the UN,
yeah.
the purpose of that conference is solely the advancement of technology and distributing information. What is the purpose of that conference in New York?
Yeah, the purpose, like I was one of the organizer as a convener of the UN Science Summit.
Yes.
3 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
We had about 400 sections, so I had the opportunity to organize 3 of the sections.
Okay.
And among those 3 sections, we had a session where we talked about how we could bridge the gap
Mm-hmm.
and how we could uh, bring more women into the tech feed, and how we could actually also make food and health become sustainable with the use of artificial intelligence.
Wow.
So at the UN, it was a great opportunity because you get to see people who are policymakers, people who are entrepreneurs, who are innovators, scientists, and all of that. So bringing everyone together where everyone chats like the way forward, brainstorm on things, and all of that. So it was a great program at the UN, and is a yearly stuff, yearly gathering. So we are also looking forward to next year. And the good thing about 2024 is the summit of the future.
Wow.
So it means the United Nations have also taken a step
Mm-hmm.
in encouraging the entire world to embrace technology, because the Summit of the Future talks more about the use of technology.
Mm-hmm.
And it's part of the reason why we are also trying as much as possible to encourage more people to be part of this trend so that they can also get used to it and see how they could uh, take some of the good part of technology, because technology have its own bad side.
Okay.
But at the same time, there's a lot to benefit from it, from the speed, train, many stuff in the space world and all of that, even to the extent of even using your mobile phone, where you have the opportunity to unlock your phone with just seeing, like just sight, or even the fingerprint. Those are all technology.
Yeah.
So those are part of the things we talked about at the UN, and we're not just ending. We will also try as much as possible to create more programs where we can share more knowledge and bring more persons together. So it was a wonderful gathering, and we look forward to next year.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
This is just me thinking from a maternal standpoint.
Okay.
Do y'all have checks and balances that y'all discuss for children? You know, with so much technology out there in the world.
Yeah. We know a lot of parents have a lot of concern,
Uh-huh.
and there was a case, an example of a parent
Yes.
who like came to me that, oh, my child is very like good in tech and all of that, so he can do a lot of stuff, manipulation and all,
Right.
and I don't want him to see the bad side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to enlighten him that yeah, there are some things we can actually do. Like the first thing is YouTube, where they can be exposed to things that are made for adults. That you can actually regulate it, and I was able to teach him what to do. So most technology also have uh, aspect where we control the kids, so they will not be fully exposed to it, so that they can learn gradually. So for the parents, I don't think there's an issue. So it is a great concern. At the same time, there's also areas where we are working on trying as much as possible to make sure that these parents are not taken out of guard, and they can also take good control over their kids and and they'll be
Mhm.
fine. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. That's good to know. I was just thinking
Kind of
with all
worried.
this.
Yeah.
Well, just reservations, in your
Yeah.
stomach, your gut,
Uh-huh.
you have some slight reservations because
Okay.
kids are so small and naive,
Mm-hmm.
and they're so eager to learn, and they're
Mm-hmm.
so willing to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But as parents, you try to tell them,
Yeah.
like, don't talk to strangers,
Yeah.
don't go on that website. That's
Yeah.
not for kids. I mean, you're always trying to cover and protect, but you can't always be with them. So I was just asking if
Yeah, yeah.
this
There's a lot of applications, apps that you can install
regulate.
into
Mm-hmm.
their devices to control that. But
Okay.
it's just that some kids are so smart. But at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
there are also measures to contain that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So every year you say you go to this conference.
Yeah.
You say it's annual,
Yeah. Annually,
and
September.
anybody's work. I mean, everybody's welcome. I'm welcome.
Yeah. Of course.
Just fly. Just okay.
Yeah.
Sign up. I'm just asking.
Mhm.
Do I have? I don't have to be a member of anything.
No, you don't need to be a member. The UN is an event, the UN
Oh.
General Assembly event,
Uh-huh.
where we had a side event, which is the UN Science Summit.
Okay.
It's an event for all. We are not being charged. It's free
Oh.
because we are trying to talk about how we can make the world a better place for everyone.
Oh.
So except on rare cases, but that has already gone beyond the UN mandate.
Mm.
But for the UN mandate, you can be part of it at any time.
Oh, wonderful.
Just for you to take note of the date, which is September from 12 to 29. It's within that time.
Oh, that's when y'all
Yeah,
conduct
yeah,
this
yeah,
every year.
yeah, yeah,
So I just need to book. Is it always in New York?
yeah. New York.
Okay. I'm just at, so
Yeah.
I need to fly to New York.
Hmm.
So you don't host anything anywhere else other than New York?
No, not like immediately after the event.
Mhm.
We as organizers, we also have other events to prepare people against next year.
Mm-hmm.
So that can be done anyway. It can be done here in Texas. It can be done in California. It can be done in Georgia, any place.
Well,
So,
okay.
so it depends.
Oh, it depends.
Yeah, but I and my team we're working on a program. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And sure, I'm gonna let you know about it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I want to get more involved. This is not typically my lane, I would say,
Okay.
but I would love to get more involved so that I can learn,
Okay.
get out of my comfort zone, get out of this, my little technology box. It's only about,
Okay.
but I'm trying to expand it. I mean, try new things.
Okay.
So that's why I was just asking. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
there's a mini conference or something else y'all
Yeah.
are doing
There are
besides.
conferences, summits, seminars after the UN that will be coming up. Some virtual, while some in person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, author. I'm going back. I mean, I don't have your bio up, but you're author of the Artificial Intelligence in Africa
Yeah. Yeah.
book. So
Mhm.
tell me more about your book.
The book is actually a like form of a formula book, like
Mm.
it says for any entrepreneur or anyone
Mm.
investors who
Mm.
want to invest in Africa to know the extent at which artificial intelligence have gotten to
Uh-huh.
in Africa, because some people have some or let me say misconception.
Mm-hmm.
They feel that Africa hasn't really embraced technology. Uh, to your surprise, Africa has really gone like way up in terms of technology.
Mm.
Like fintech,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of countries like Nigeria, Kenya, Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
Ghana, South Africa. They do a lot of stuff with the use of technology,
Mm.
and it is something that uh, people need to know that Africa is a place to invest. So that book gives one a glimpse of what you stand to get in Africa
Mm-hmm.
in terms of investment, in terms of knowing the extent at which technology have gotten to,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that Africa is a place where you could actually uh, uh, invest in because
Oh.
it's a place where not I won't say that much has not been done there,
Mm-hmm.
but I would say it's a place if you put your money, you're gonna get something out from it.
Wow.
Yeah,
A return on
yeah,
investment.
return on investment, that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, because the continent have the population.
Uh-huh.
So and when you're trying to drive any product, you're looking at population because you don't want to develop a product and you
Mhm.
don't have people who are going to consume it. So
Oh.
Africa has the population, Africa had the environment
Oh.
to encourage this, and they're always happy to embrace technology
Oh, that's
because
good.
they also want to uh, do things like the way the rest of the world are also doing,
Mhm.
especially here in North America.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So what do they like to? Is it solely technology that Africa wants to invest in, or do they want to
No,
invest?
Africa is doing a lot of stuff, not just in technology, in health, like in telehealth, where you don't need to come see the doctor. You could actually uh, have an interaction with the doctor,
Uh-huh.
that is in the health sector,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the fintech. Like I was talking about the fintech, where you could actually perform transactions seamlessly
Mhm.
without you going to the bank or trying to queue on that, where you have a point of service all over. Even you can even have it with you. So Africa has gone to that level, and in the area of space, so not just technology like IT,
Mhm.
other areas. Africa has also gone. Even culture,
Mhm.
the culture like hospitality. There are a lot of places to
Uh,
visit in
not you.
Africa, like the safari, the famous safari
Mhm.
in Tanzania. So there are a lot of places, a lot of things to do in Africa
Yes.
outside just technology. But
Mhm.
just that technology is emerging, and Africa is doing a lot in technology.
Mm, that's wonderful. So it says that you have trained thousands of youth
Yeah,
and older adults across 27
yeah,
African countries.
yeah,
So what have you trained these people to do?
yeah. What I train them to do is how they can become self-reliant,
Mhm.
because looking at the population and
Mhm.
looking at the level of government policy, which are not so encouraging,
Yes.
and trying to make people like the young ones and even the adults
Mm.
to think out of the box, knowing that you don't have to wait for the government to provide
Mm.
for you. You could actually be
Oh, I love
self-reliant.
that.
Yeah, by way of embracing entrepreneurship development.
Mhm.
So that was the core part of the training, where and you see a lot of youth, you see a lot of people who want to participate in like things like that, because these are
Mhm.
things nobody told them even in school,
Mhm.
because technology is trying to create a shift in what you are being taught in school. So making people know that they can actually be self-reliant. You don't need to wait for someone
Mhm.
to approve you for a job. You can actually become self-reliant, and
Mm.
that is the only way the content can become better in terms of providing like self having food,
Mhm.
health, and all of that. When we have more people coming to become an entrepreneur, and you can become an entrepreneur at any level. It don't
Yes.
necessarily mean that you have to have a very big structure. You can become an entrepreneur during online. You don't need to have
Mhm.
a
Right.
physical structure for you to become an
Mhm.
entrepreneur. So those are some of the things that we were training those thousands of youth across Africa
Mhm.
on the need for them to become a good entrepreneur,
Mhm.
what they need to do, some of the tips, also trying to have form of incubation program where they could be incubated,
Right.
mentored, and also giving them like a route of people they could actually make become a mentor, because you need that
Mhm.
in terms of charting a way path into your career or your business line and all of that. So those are
Right.
part of the things that we were doing. It wasn't just talking. We were also trying as much as possible to
Mhm.
create the practical part of it, which is through mentoring,
Yeah.
pairing them with people who could actually help them and inspire them.
Yes.
So those are part of what we're doing
Yeah,
in
I
those
love that.
trainings. Yeah,
Um, you said something about being self-reliant where they didn't have to rely on the government.
yeah,
But over in Africa, they don't have like a welfare system, I'm gonna call like over here, where they give, like over here you could get housing and Section 8 and
yeah,
government. I mean, what do you call it? EBT.
yeah. EBT. Yeah,
But in Africa, Do they have systems like that over there? I mean, I don't know. I'm
No,
just
no,
asking.
no, no, no,
No.
no, they don't have it. So that's part of the reason why we're doing those training
Okay.
to know that because even the government is overwhelmed, and even the government also need private
Sector.
sectors like us to also give them some advice.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've seen where some government uh, establishment is being
Mm-hmm.
given sold out to private organizations because they can actually manage it. So even the government is also aware of the challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So they also encourage people to become self-reliant because the jobs will not go around. So it's only one, like take for instance in America,
Mm-hmm.
everyone can actually get registered for a business and all of that. So and when they get registered, they can start selling, providing some services, and they become an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
So those are some of the things we are also trying to encourage Africans to do by way of telling them that you don't need to wait for
Mm-hmm.
someone to approve you
Right.
by way of maybe through college or in
Mm-hmm.
school. You can actually go online, take some courses which are free, and
Mm-hmm.
become a better person, and you know what you want to do. And we have people who can actually link you to, who become a
Mm-hmm.
mentor to you, and thereafter you become self-reliant. And that has really really helped. From the success story that we've gotten so far, a lot of Africans who are doing very well,
Mm-hmm.
and both those who are in Africa and those who in diaspora. So because of programs like this, and so far it has been so impactful.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Hmm.
So you currently working on a doctoral program,
Yeah. Yeah.
and what is that doctorate in?
Yeah. Like I talked about, I'm a specialist in human and computer interactions,
Mm-hmm.
and the doctorate is in the psychology part of it,
Okay.
and having a master's in computer science.
Mm-hmm.
So basically stay
That's,
in psychology, but apply psychology.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. I
Yeah.
was just wondering.
Hmm.
So we talked about your book about the artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
The business is in Africa. The business growth formula.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say the artificial intelligence in
Yeah.
Africa,
Yeah.
that's not synonymous or similar to the artificial intelligence over here in the United States. They're different.
Actually, what that means from the title is that
Okay.
trying to say it is same. Artificial intelligence is not different, but no, we're trying to say this is in African perspective.
Oh, perspective.
Yeah,
Okay.
perspective, because African perspective and American perspective is quite different, but the same technology.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, humans differs, cultures differs, the way they accept it differs. You cannot compare
Mm.
the level at which Americans have accepted technology and with Africans.
Yes.
Like I said, Africa is still emerging.
Mm-hmm.
So artificial intelligence is the same,
Okay. It
but
is the same.
it's just the perspective.
The
So
perspective.
African perspective, American perspective, Asian perspective,
Okay.
European perspective, just
Mhm.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. So it's the perspective
Yeah.
of Africa. Okay. International stages. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have speaking engagements. You go abroad. You go
Yeah.
various places and speak.
Yeah.
So you have upcoming engagements.
Yeah. Yeah. I have some engagements in January next year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some outside the state and all. So we're looking forward to it.
That's wonderful. Okay. So you have much experience.
Yeah.
Human computer interaction from different organizations.
Yeah.
IBM, Google, Amazon.
Yeah. Those are certifications.
Certifications.
Yeah.
Okay. Borgen Project, UNICEF.
Yeah. Those are some of the international organizations
Uh-huh.
that I also work to as a volunteer, because that's also one aspect of me, like how I can give back to my society,
Oh, that's
a way
sweet.
of volunteering. Because at the end of the day, everyone is going to leave this earth.
Yes.
So, and what do you remember for?
Mm-hmm.
By the impact you made. So
Yeah.
that's part of the things that I also do on the sideline,
Uh-huh.
a way of giving my own contribution in terms of volunteering
Mm-hmm.
for uh, organizations,
Yes.
like the Budget Project and the Samaritan thing. So well, we look forward to it. Look forward. Even the UN we talked about it, it's
Right.
more. It's also more like volunteering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's more like volunteer.
yeah, trying to make the world a better place.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah,
You love digital technology.
yeah, I love
You
it. I love
love
it.
training, education, counseling, adapting with people,
Yeah, I love
solving
it,
problems.
and also love people.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm people oriented. At the same time, I
Mm-hmm.
also love technology. So
Oh,
I can say I'm always looking out for ways I could use technology to support humanity.
to support humanity.
Humanity, yeah, at any level.
Mm-hmm.
At any level, thinking of okay, that's why like see me, I'm always thinking of how I can be of
Mm-hmm.
help to you, how I
Oh,
can impact you with what
yeah.
I know.
But what?
And what I
Yeah.
know is technology. So what I know is that's what I want to use to help you. So I believe that is how I'm gonna leave my own legacy
Mm-hmm.
when I'm no more.
So, would you do something like offer? I'm now. This is just me making this up.
Uh,
Like go to I'm gonna say underprivileged children or something and offer them digital
yeah,
technology,
of
like
course,
iPad, like
yeah,
just a little group of
yeah,
kids.
of course. Like I'll be very, 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 very excited to do that because, like I said, I'm always thinking of where I can give back
Uh huh.
to my community. So if that opportunity comes, I will jump into it because at the end of the day, having this knowledge, moving from your career, getting
Mm-hmm.
to the doctorate and all of
Mm-hmm.
that, you also want to give back
Right.
to people who are around you. So because that's the only way they can feel your impact instead
Yeah.
of just holding to yourself. So it's I'll be very, very happy if such opportunity comes.
Mm.
And not now, we've done it in the past, so we'll keep on doing it.
Wonderful. So,
Yeah,
do you ever like if say I'm having an event
yeah,
and then I'm bringing in projectors, laptops because
yeah.
I want to do presentations, right?
Okay.
So I'm bringing in the white screens and I'm bringing in the projectors,
Mhm.
but I don't necessarily know how to use use
Okay.
all the stuff. Do you ever volunteer your time like to just help people set up and do the tech?
Yeah, yeah. At that point, if it is like, in America, you need to manage time.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, if there's the opportunity that comes for me to do that, of course I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do it as far as I have the time to do it.
If you have to,
Yeah,
okay.
but at the same time, if it is something that I know that is going to become a blessing to someone, like
Mm-hmm.
impact someone, and like, I would actually create a time for it, I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So, like, you have websites, right? Other
Hmm.
businesses.
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you or reach out or look at, I don't know, samples of your work or how would they find you? How would they reach out?
Yeah, I think the easiest way you could reach out to me directly is through social medias.
Mm-hmm.
And if I say my business, we have someone who is in charge of the public
Mm-hmm.
uh, relation part of the business and all of that. So if you want to reach out to me directly, you can always check me on Facebook, on Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, on Trade,
Mm-hmm.
on WhatsApp, and just for you to go to my social media. There's a link there where you can access all my social medias.
Oh yeah.
So just for you to, or if you can also search Osaretin Agbon, like
Mm-hmm.
Osaretin Agbon. Once you search it on Facebook, search it on Instagram.
Yeah, your name is going across the screen. See that?
Yeah, yeah. Once you search it,
Oh,
so
sorry, team.
yeah, you're gonna see it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, it's quite easy. Just take my first name and take five part of my last name, and you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
see it here.
So,
Agbon.
yeah,
Yeah,
there it is.
yeah.
So, Osaretin means one with God or
Like
God, the
so,
power of
yeah.
God.
It means like God has the power. Like
Uh-huh.
yeah, that was
All
right.
power.
Osa means God,
Uh-huh.
and retina means God has power.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a strong name.
Yeah, strong name.
I mean,
yeah.
God has power.
Yeah, God has that.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's
Mhm.
beautiful. So that's what are the
I know.
various?
Actually, God has all the power.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
You believe that?
Uh-huh.
I do too. So that language, the
Yeah.
Osaretin,
Yeah.
that's not Igbo. I don't know all the languages of Nigeria,
Okay.
but that particular word,
Yeah.
Osaretin,
Yeah.
I'm saying which dialect of
Okay. Like I'm part of from the southern part of Nigeria.
uh-huh.
So in the southern part of Nigeria, we have the south east. We
Mm-hmm.
have the southwest. So the southwest is Yoruba. So
Yoruba.
while the south is where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
So my own state is Edo State.
Okay.
So my own city is Benin City.
Mm-hmm.
My own village is Uyimeto.
Okay.
Yeah, just the way we have counties
Mm-hmm.
here and
Here.
yeah. So my own village is Uyimeto, and so that is kind of language that like the my first name. So
Yoruba.
yeah, so you can
Osaretin.
say I'm a Benin person. Yeah, from Benin.
Benin.
Yeah,
Oh,
or you
okay.
can say like who are you? Or you can say I'm a Edo man, like
Oh, and
from
do
Edo.
mine.
Yeah, from Edo State.
So Yoruba is that's not what is that?
Yoruba.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yoruba
not what you.
is no. Yoruba is another aspect of Nigeria. We have the Yoruba. We have the Igbo.
Mm-hmm.
So the
I say
Igbo is the
Igbo.
southeast. The
Oh.
Yoruba is the southwest, and we have the Hausa, which is the north. But I'm part of the south. So
So which
south
one do you
south,
speak?
I speak Benin.
Benin. Okay.
Yeah. So the name Osaretin is Benin.
Benin.
Yeah.
Okay. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So your educational background
Yeah.
to get to this point,
Yeah.
the digital love and the human computer interaction specialist.
Yeah.
So you got your education in Nigeria or part of it here? I mean,
Yeah. I got my education. My education has been in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. Uh, uh, I had my bachelor degree in
mm-hmm,
Nigeria. I had a master's degree.
mm-hmm,
I also did some master's program here
mm-hmm,
in the US, and for the PhD also in Nigeria,
mm-hmm.
and also had one in China,
Yeah.
and so that's been Nigeria, US, China,
Mm.
and yeah.
World traveler. So what do you think, um, other than fear, is the biggest reason for the digital divide amongst women? You know, women and men.
Okay.
Do you feel that it has to do with stereotypes or stigmas, like women? You know how they make it seem like discrimination. Now I'm talking about
Yeah.
that women. You know, women
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
science.
Yeah.
Women can't do math. Like
Yeah.
go play
Yeah.
with some dolls or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
why do you think that the divide is so big?
Yeah. I think why I think the device so like so big is
Hmm.
like talking about stereotype
Yeah.
is part of it. That idea of like, oh, the man is masculine, he can
Yeah.
do something.
Yes.
Okay, why the woman? Okay,
Hmm.
so that kind of stereotype.
Yeah.
So I think that is a major reason,
Hmm.
coupled with the fact about the society.
Yes.
The society have labeled women to be people who should be by the side. Why the man should be like at the front.
Yes. Yes.
So there are some field of study
Uh-huh.
that the man should be there.
Hmm.
Why the woman? Okay, let me just be here.
Yes.
So I think that is a major reason. So the society have labeled women,
Yeah.
the label stereotype,
Yes.
and coupled with the fact by the system of education,
Hmm.
uh, entrance, like how student gets admission level.
Hmm.
Because let's look at it. Let's be realistic. You have been admitted to a school here in in the US, and
Yes.
number of women that was being admitted,
Hmm.
they are five, and number of men or boys that was being admitted,
Hmm.
they are 20. So we
Hmm.
have 20 and five. So it means even if you want to pick up a career, it becomes so difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So at the admission level, more women should be encouraged, because you can't jump into technology. You must have some business.
Mm-hmm.
As much I would say that uh, IT, there are so many areas you can go into it, but you need some basic, like some knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's not learning how to code, but you should have some basics
Mm-hmm.
from your as a freshman, like while in college and stuff that,
Mhm.
or even in high school. So if at that level women are not participating, so we keep on seeing the divide.
Yeah.
So from my own experience, I feel the system of education,
Mm-hmm.
the admission process, the society, the way
Mm-hmm.
the society have labeled women,
Yes.
and the mindset also,
Mindset.
the mindset. Some women, their parents,
Yeah.
like hereditary, they've come to understand that, oh, I have to be at this level.
Mm-hmm.
So mindset needs to change, the education system needs to change, the level at which the society also label women
Yes.
in terms of stereotype inequality, that also needs to change. That is the only way we could actually reduce the gap. Our government can make policy, but if the mind is not oriented, we still we keep on having the same result,
Mm-hmm.
and keep on seeing the divide in the digital feed. So that's what I think.
Yeah. I agree. I figured that, like a woman,
Mm.
the way she views herself,
Yeah.
I'm talking about as far as science and technology is concerned,
Okay.
that there are systems in place
Yeah.
and there are opinions and perspectives and vantage points,
Okay.
and there are, I'm going to say, hidden agendas
Okay.
in place, because I don't know why, but I feel like from an economic standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
that those careers, where men,
Mm.
that predominantly made up of men, they
Yeah.
always say that they pay more. Like,
Okay.
engineers and, I don't know, scientists and all the stuff, the
Mm-hmm.
mathematician and all of that you're doing,
Yeah.
the human computer
Yeah.
interactions, that
Yeah.
you're going to make more money than the average, I'm going to say, teacher. I mean,
Mm.
but what I'm saying, I believe that the positions and the careers dominated by men
Mm-hmm.
pay more.
Mm.
And I believe that ultimately there's a hidden agenda that they want to keep it that way.
Okay.
I mean,
No,
so
no.
what I'm trying to say is, not
Okay.
you, not
Okay.
you,
Okay.
but a vast majority
Yeah.
of the people in those fields
Yeah.
want to, I'm gonna say low key,
Okay.
on the down low,
Okay.
discourage women.
Women from coming in.
Yes, they do, and they want to, keep us
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
shut us out.
Yeah. But I quite understand you. Just to throw more light to what you said, probably maybe look at the area of a man being made to take off all the responsibility. So it
Mhm.
means the man will have to go for a job that will pay
Okay.
more.
Okay. But what about women who have to take care of it? Say if they don't have a man, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What if they
So
don't have a man? They have to raise 3 kids or something, and
yeah,
they
yeah.
need
So
and they need money.
yeah. That is the aspect I'm coming into. Like a lot of women are going through a lot of stress, especially here in America,
Mm-hmm.
especially single parent and all of that.
Yeah.
So trying to do a lot of stuff. I think they could be assisted with the use of technology if they have been exposed to it. Because
Mhm.
some things that you do as a woman, that you go through a lot of stress in, like the habit of chat GPT. Maybe you're doing some 2 jobs and all of that. With the help of chat GPT, you can do a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
If you're being introduced, you're being told on what to do about it. So
Mhm.
it's just to encourage more women.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing again, willingness,
Okay.
patience.
Patience.
Some women are just like just after jumping on. If you are doing anything about tech, you need to calm down. Like the popular
Okay.
singer Rayman say,
Mm.
calm down,
Calm down.
baby, calm down. So sometimes
Okay.
you need to calm down,
Calm down.
because technology is not something you just go into and you just start making money. No, 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 it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
You need to take time to understand what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to burn you because it's not electricity or no.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it can get you frustrated,
Yeah.
especially when you're trying to do something. you're already close to it,
Mhm.
but because you're not patient enough to see to the end, you lose everything. So it requires people who are patient, people who are ready to take their time,
Mhm.
are ready to go through the process of being mentored.
Mm.
If you're a woman, you're not ready to be mentored because
Right.
of activities that are happening. So it becomes so difficult for you to go into the IT, because this area is something that is so new to you. You need someone to guide you.
Mm.
So if you are now trying to bring your own personal thoughts, or trying to become so funny like some women want to do, like you are at the point of learning, but at the same time you are learning something else in the middle of that. So it becomes so difficult. You get whosoever, which usually is the
Sidestep.
guy or the man, get
Mm.
distracted. So
Mhm.
you have to focus that this is what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to also rank up with the May.
Mhm.
So you need to set aside some of your stuff, the daily stuff. I say I really want to do this thing, and I'm going to see the end of it, because people who are, they're not just cashing out the money. There's a lot of work into it. So, and I think if if we have that in place, we should be able to close in the gap, because it's part of what we are doing in the UN to
Mhm.
make sure that we close the gap,
Yes.
because we feel that everyone should be carried along, because the men are being in the space, going to the moon. I want to see one more woman going to the moon. So the only way they can do that is when they take their time to go through this process. You cannot
Mm.
jump the gun.
Okay.
It's not something that you just go to the kitchen and make some food and you're no, no, no. It doesn't work that way. You need to take your time, just like what you talked about
Uh-huh.
your own self. You have to go through a level where you have some distortion in yourself, that
Mm.
you are scared of this stuff, but you now realize that I want to do this thing.
Mm.
It's not something that I want to jump into it and come out from it. No, no, no. You have to take your time to do it.
Yes, that's what I have. I have to be
Yeah,
patient with myself.
yeah.
Give myself a level of grace.
Take your time, learn from your mistake. You're
Mm.
gonna make a lot of mistake.
Mm.
Like for instance, you're doing graphics. You might do the graphic. You show someone, what is this? Who did this? So at that point, if you're not resilient enough, you burn out.
Okay.
So, but for a man, we will not burn out. So that is
Right.
where the difference comes in.
Okay.
So if women can actually do that, of course, we also want to have more women. Yeah,
So men don't burn out.
men burn out, but I'm talking about the level of resilience.
Resilience with
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
waiting to the end of it.
Yeah. They work.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, when a man said they go, some women are also like that. When a man said they go, they want to see to the end of it.
They go to the
Yeah, that's
distance.
why you see women who are in IT,
Mm-hmm.
they're almost turning into a man.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you see these people, you know that these people,
Uh-huh.
they mean it.
Mm-hmm.
They are not playing. They're not here to play.
Okay.
So when we have more women at that level, of course we're going to reduce the divide, because what's the instead of having a divide?
Yeah. No, close the gap.
Because if the gap is closed, I don't need to start teaching you what to do. You know what to do. Everybody will
Mm,
moving so
yeah.
fast. Yeah.
I'm going to learn. I am. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I'm
The
taking my
willingness and patience.
yes.
Yeah, is the
I'm
key.
getting ready to take my skills to the next level
Yeah.
because like you say, I can't wait. I'm
Mhm.
going back to what you told the youth.
Yeah.
We must learn to be self-reliant and
Yeah.
self-sufficient.
Yeah.
But we can't always look and depend on
Yeah.
others.
Yeah.
Every time you need a flyer, you got to keep
Mm,
going to
mm,
somebody.
yeah.
Every time you want to make a PowerPoint or
Yeah.
something up here, you
Mhm.
keep running to these people.
And these things are things you cannot shy away from. You are using it every day.
Yeah.
So it's better that women learn these things, because what I like to note, you're going to be using technology
Mhm.
teenagers. I don't see when technology will go
Mhm.
out of the market. They
Yeah.
keep on evolving and evolving and evolving.
Evolving and evolving so we have been talking for a good while, close to an hour here. Do you have anything that you want to enlighten us with? Anything else that you would like to share with us
Uh,
about technology?
yeah, just based on what we'll be speaking about.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Many people, not just women alone, there are also some some boys, some men who are still
Mhm.
scared
Okay.
of taking a step.
Yeah.
Some say, "Oh, I'm not used to it. I'm in the legal part of it. I'm
Mhm.
I don't. My career is not in this year.
Mm.
Just keep that aside.
Okay.
IT is for everyone.
Okay.
It cut across all boards. You can go into it.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in the ed sector, there's an aspect of IT you can actually leverage on.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in the legal sector,
Mm-hmm.
there's an aspect. Every aspect, education on every aspect. It's just for you to follow a path by way of having a mentor who
Hmm.
can actually what inspire you. Because you need
A
inspiration.
mentor.
Because it gets a point where you get tired, you get
Bogged down.
frustrated because you're not getting the result that you
Mhm.
were saying
Mhm.
others getting. Because there's a lot that go into it. You look at the social media, people actually give you a glimpse of their hard work
Okay.
they've done like behind the scene. And you feel that, oh, if I just do this, I'm gonna get the result. No. You have to be patient. You have to know that okay, I want to really do this thing and stay put to it instead of just thinking that you're gonna get it
Mhm.
once. No. It's a gradual process, just like a career path where you keep on building and building and building till you get to a point where you can say, oh, I think I can actually start imparting on others.
Mm.
So that same level, people need to be patient. People need to know that technologies is for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot shy away from it. Wherever you are, while you're in school, in the church, anywhere you are,
Mm-hmm.
you need technology.
You need it.
You need it. So you need to also what embrace it.
Okay.
Take away the fear. There's nothing harming. You don't need to code. You don't need to be a programmer. You don't need to go and take a 4 year college degree
Okay.
in that you need to use your huge
Mm-hmm.
financial aid to cover. No, you don't need to do that.
Okay.
You can go online. You can go to Allison. You can go to Coursera. You can go to Demen. There are so many online platforms that offer. Even Harvard. Harvard I also have a Harvard the business school also have free uh, 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 courses that you
Classes.
can actually take on that can introduce you into the IT world. That you
Mm-hmm.
don't need to spend huge number of money in it. You can get it free just for you to have the time.
Mm-hmm.
It also boils down to what I was talking about. You need
Time.
to have the time. You need to be
Yeah.
patient.
Okay.
Sometimes some of these courses take 2 hours, 3 hours. Are you patient enough to stay put and learn this stuff?
Oh, okay. Three
So
hours.
yeah, 3 hours, 2 hours, some an hour, some even goes to 8 hours. That is when you're not going so deep
Hmm.
into it. But at the beginners level, like foundations level, you can get some courses for 30 minutes, like an
Hmm.
hour, just to introduce you.
Introduce. Okay.
Where you listen to an audio, get to know, have a glimpse, watch some videos,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go on YouTube. I also want to say this to everyone. YouTube is actually a university of its own. Anything you want to learn, be it in IT,
Mm-hmm.
that can help you to learn. And you can repeat it over and over and over and over. So I
Mm.
think generally, people should know that technology is for all, both woman. It doesn't know man, doesn't know woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's for everyone. It doesn't know you are old, doesn't know you are young. It's for everyone. It doesn't know that what culture are you from.
Okay.
You are black, you are Hispanic,
Mm-hmm.
you are Asian. It's for everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone. It's just for you to embrace it. Look for someone who's going to mentor you
Yes.
and stay put.
Well, I just love that.
Yeah.
We need to embrace it.
Yeah.
Embrace the creativity of it.
Yeah.
Embrace the challenge of it.
Yeah.
Yes. The obstacles.
Yeah.
The hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm ready to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know where my class is.
Yeah, not just you alone. Like
All of
audience,
you,
yeah,
join me
yeah. You
in
be
my
ready.
quest.
Like just decide I want to do it. Don't go to the mindset that I want to make 6 figure. No, no, no. A lot of people go into that.
I
want
didn't
to
say
make figure.
I didn't say I want to make
Yeah,
secret. I'm just
yeah.
saying I want to
No,
learn
no.
more.
From my experience, like
That's what they say.
when you introduce yourself, I'm an IT person. Oh, you have a lot of money. No, it doesn't come that way.
Okay,
It's a process.
it's a process.
It's a process. If you go with that mindset
Mm-hmm.
that I want to make a lot of money, yes, you might have some money. By the end of the day, you might not be happy in doing it. Like you want to do something that you are happy
Yes.
doing it, not
Mhm.
because of the money. Yes, we know that
Right.
money is a motivation, but at the same time, you want to do something you can also impart in the life of your kids, even people that are around you. Because that's part of the reason why I'm here. Because I've learned this thing, I also want to impart. If I was after the money, I'm not sure I'll be in the show. I'll be thinking of, okay, I'll be in the office or trying to do some certain things. But I
Yeah.
decided to come, share what I know,
Uh-huh.
to inspire other people because I love this thing.
Yeah.
So people should also go with that kind of mindset, not just all about the money. If not, you're
Uh-huh.
going to get a job that will give you that money, you spend the whole of your time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're doing remote or in person, even if in IT. Go spend a lot of time. You're going to get the money, but at the end of the day, you'll be cut out from social activities,
Mm-hmm.
cut out from friends. You don't have time for yourself because you're trying to, the mindset you went into it. And when you get to a level, you're going to have some reflection. Like,
Mm-hmm.
is it just all about money? It goes beyond money.
Yeah.
Love it, and it's going to also love you. If you love technology, technology is also going to love you, and you become friends with technology.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree. So the thread I hear running through this conversation is confront your challenge or confront your
Yeah.
fear.
Yeah.
Embrace this.
Yeah.
This technology is not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
So we might as well
It
learn
has
to
come to stay.
it.
It has come to stay. No one is taking it. The government is not taking it away.
It's not
No, it's
okay.
not like, oh, we're having an election, let's vote technology out. No, it
Oh,
has come to stay with us. So either you
oh,
embrace it or it embraces you.
okay.
Yeah.
I had a slight fear about the artificial intelligence because I felt like it was like an invasion of the aliens.
Okay.
And I felt like these aliens were going to come in and get in my phone, my computers, my TV,
Yeah.
and everybody was watching or something, and they were going to know
Yeah.
where I was at all, like they
Yeah.
were watching me.
Yeah.
But you're saying that artificial intelligence is hidden in things that I'm not thinking, like you said, text message.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence
Yeah.
is in my
Yeah.
text
Yeah.
message.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Of course. Yeah.
and but you're just telling me it's different places. Like,
In different places, like you could, you have you have an iPhone,
okay,
and you could
this,
use your iPhone and just like with your site, it opens.
oh yeah, oh you
That
could
is
do
an
it.
AI.
Oh, that's AI.
Yeah, that is a facial recognition system
That's AI.
that is already in the phone,
Mm-hmm.
trying to recognize the eyes, even your fingerprint.
Yeah,
Yeah, even your voice. That is the voice
voice.
recognition.
That's AI.
Those are all part of what you have in a all aspect of AI. But where people get it wrong, like what you said, I remember a time where I was speaking with my PhD professor, supervisor. I was telling her about the AI and all of that. That I also want to do some research on AI. She said, no, 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 Osas, no, 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 I don't want to do this robotics, this, and all of that. I said,
Okay.
no, no, not really. Like, but I think now she understand better now, like where the world is going.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all over. Now you have AI embedded in apps where you just text and it turns into a photo. Just text, a
Just text.
text,
And it
it
turns into
turns,
a photo.
yeah, like even a conversation, it gets recorded and sent to you, all what was said, like keeping a note for you. Those are all
Word.
AI.
That's all AI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even while we are sitting, you can have a device on your glass where you can take photo. Someone is trying to do some significant things with you, and the person doesn't know that, oh, you're actually watching with your glass. You think that maybe just like a regular glass, not knowing that it has
Like in
some
the James
chips.
Bond.
Yeah, those kind of stuff.
The James Bond movies, the
Yeah.
ink pen.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
you can
So
say,
those movies actually come into reality now.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
So imagine someone who embrace it then. Do you know the level you'll be at this time?
Yeah.
So it is very important for us to embrace because it cut across. Everywhere you are using AI. Making things, we have the self-driving cars that have been done. Like we have Tesla here
Like
in
the
Texas.
Tesla.
Yeah.
That's AI.
Yeah, part of it. Yeah. AI, self-driving.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I'm not into AI.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. For the vehicle to drive on its own, it's part of it. It's good. Like have you driven
No,
a Tesla?
I've seen them on the YouTube.
Yeah, I have the opportunity to drive a Tesla, and it's different from the regular car.
Okay. But you're saying AI is the self-driving car.
Yeah.
Those are okay.
Yeah. So it has like AI embedded in it. We also have like in a restaurant,
Mhm.
hospitality, where an AI device in form of a robot now
I saw
comes,
that.
yeah, and delivers some foods
They
to you.
did that to me.
Yeah, like you kind of like shock, like
Yeah,
come
and they
on, what is
stopped
that?
right there. Yeah.
Like how it's not going to harm me? It's not going to harm me. It's just trying to offer some service to you. Even in school, instead of the child going to get some pencils,
Mhm.
trying to go and get some things from the class, the device comes. So that is the advanced part of AI,
Mhm.
where you'll be able to put all these things together: voice recognition, facial recognition, the robotics, which is the mechanical part of it. You
Mhm.
put all these things together to form a robot.
Okay.
And people don't feel that, oh no, robots,
Mhm.
I'm really scared of robots. I don't know this. Can't no, forgetting that your everyday life, you're already thinking of getting
Mhm.
iPhone 14,
Yeah.
iPhone 15. Those things are all run by AI.
They
Those
are.
advancements are all run by AI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those advancements you are seeing now in most devices, they are all AI advancement.
Okay. I'm glad you
AI
told me.
advancement. Yeah,
I'm glad you told me this.
yeah. So it's closer to us than we ever think. So when you hear about AI, it's close to us, very very close to
It's
us.
very close to us.
Yeah, and if it's going to harm us, I'm sure probably a lot of person will be harmed, because if you want to look at people who consume iPhone, is a lot in America.
So I shouldn't have got an iPhone, and this is all AI.
No, you should have it because you need it.
But you saying it's AI in here?
No, not yeah. What I'm trying to say is that AI is embedded in it,
Yeah. Okay.
but it's not doing any harm to you. You're using it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about Android phones? Or is AI in those too?
Also, Android, iPhone, all of it. As far as phones are getting developed, even Samsung, all of them are all using AI
Okay.
technology.
Okay.
Either with the use of the level we are going to now is metaverse, where you could have an headset on your eyes, and you could actually have a pictorial view, or like you can have the reality of what is happening. You don't need to be in New York at the
Oh,
UN. You could be in your house and you're able to know what is happening because of
that's
VR
pretty.
headset that the
Wow.
kids use in games and all of that.
Yeah, I've seen
Those
them.
are all component of AI. So
Wow.
AI is so
It's bad.
wide.
It's vast.
Yeah,
Okay. The reach is
yeah. The branches
far
you
and
have
wide.
VR, augmented reality,
Mm.
facial recognition system, voice recognition system,
Just like in all the movies,
robotics, and
like
all
the
of that.
Matrix and different movies. All
Yeah.
this stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I have to. I'm gonna have to process all this information
Okay.
after I leave here.
Okay.
But I am most definitely gonna be thinking about all this AI information that's going on,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna fear AI any longer. And I am going to
Embrace it.
embrace the new technology move.
Technology.
Yes, I am. And so, with that being said, those of you who are still with us, if you were able to hang tough with this high tech digital conversation,
Mhm.
I commend you for your efforts.
Yeah.
And I hope that each and every one of you remembers to have a fantabulous weekend, and always remember to make yourself a priority, because God loves you and so do I. Toodles. Bye bye.
Bye.
Audio Jungle.